collabing is everything.
You is Kai's homie, I'm Kai's homie. We don't gotta be homies. Like, you don't gotta speak on me ever. I don't gotta ever speak on you or speak to you ever, bro.
Collaboration is everything. And I know this year has been very difficult on the fan bases, the communities, and of streaming in general.
I was at a party, a streamer award party. And not only that, it's by somebody that you guys love. And I'm tired, bro. I'm tired, guys. I'm tired, guys.
Like, literally.
And as long as we don't tear each other apart and let that get in between us, we're gonna be just fine.
Kai should have won Breakout Streamer of the Year and DDG. I don't care what y'all say. Shout out Kai, shout out blah, 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 blah.
Listen, man, I've been noticing something these past few days. And no, it's not about the award show drama. We've all heard enough about that mess already. What I want to talk about is Kai. Because Kai Cenat, he's different now. He's not just grown, he's evolved, switched up, leveled up, whatever you want to call it. The Kai we're seeing today isn't the same dude from 3 or 4 years ago, and that really hit me when I watched the Streamer Awards. Something about his vibe felt different. Not off, but calmer, more grounded. He even said himself that he's been going through some things and that he's grown from it. That's real talk. Let's check out the clip from his speech.
I hope a lot of creators in here and everybody at home and the viewers and the streamers really take care of your mental health. I just noticed that recently I just been going through things in my head, and I was able to, turn to like anime, Death Note, Naruto, recently since I've been gone.
Now, we're gonna come back to that clip because there's one thing he said that stuck with me about streamers sticking together. And honestly, that unity he mentioned, it's just not there right now. The community feels divided, and that's wild. Back in the day, Kai was that loud, funny New York dude pulling pranks on YouTube, running wild with AMP, and hopping on Aiden Ross's E-dates. That's how he built his fan base, pure energy and chaos. He was the underdog everyone rooted for. But fast forward to today, and Kai's not moving like your average streamer anymore. He's operating like a brand, maybe even a celebrity. It's like he knows he already conquered the streaming game, and now he's flipping the script, chasing something bigger. And honestly, it feels like streaming doesn't give him that same spark it used to. He still loves streaming, but you can see the fire isn't burning the same anymore. The hunger he had 3 or 4 years ago, it's just not there like before. Some people even commented that his last stream, Mafia 3, felt forced, like his heart wasn't fully in it. And that sparked this whole narrative that Kai's Twitch persona, that wild, loud, funny guy with the dreads, might not even be the real him. People are saying, that's just a character. And honestly, Mafia 3 didn't help his case because the whole vibe of that stream felt off. Compared to his older content, something's changed. But at the same time, that's what growth looks like. You can't keep doing the same thing forever or you'll get left behind. Still, it makes you wonder, what's next for Kai? He's been talking about diving into fashion, movies, and even acting, exploring all kinds of creative lanes. And to me, that screams that he's slowly stepping away from streaming. Not quitting completely, but putting some distance between himself and the platform. You can just tell it doesn't excite him like it used to. Let's look at it from his perspective for a minute. Yeah, streamers make big money, but it's not just about that. Kai's been doing this since he was 19. He's 23 now. That's 4 years of his entire life being lived online, non-stop, with millions of people watching his every move. That's gotta change how you feel about the game after a while. He barely ever takes a real break. No space to figure out who he is when the cameras are off. No time to grow privately, no time to just breathe. But now, he's finally starting to do that. And honestly, he's earned it. During all that grind, Kai achieved almost everything a streamer could dream of. He became the biggest name on the planet, bought his family a house, traveled the world, stacked awards, and shattered records. When you hit all those milestones before turning 25, of course you're gonna sit there like, so, what now? That's where that depression he mentioned starts to make sense. Because after something like Mafia Dawn 3, which a lot of people said felt flat, where do you even go from there? What's the next big thing that can top that? You've already broken the internet multiple times, set new records, then what? Do you just go back to regular reaction streams and Fortnite nights like nothing happened? Some fans think he's tripping for feeling that way, but honestly, the audience is addicted to those massive viral moments. That constant pressure is exhausting. So while Kai's been out here growing past streaming, trying to evolve, a lot of his peers haven't caught up. And the moment that drama hit, boom! Everything he was trying to avoid came crashing down.
I was assaulted at a party, a streamer war. And not only that, it's by somebody that you guys love. And I'm tired, bro. I'm tired, guys. I'm tired, guys. Like, literally, people are evil and malicious. And, like, people think they can do anything. Like, anything. I'm literally, like, so disappointed in people because I think people are good people, and I always give people the benefit of the doubt. And they're evil. They're fucking evil, bro. And I'm done streaming. I'm done doing this shit. And this is gonna be my last stream. Because people are and it's always gonna be sides being chosen on. And I'm tired. I'm literally tired, you guys. I don't deserve being treated like I'm nothing. And I'm really, like, trying my best to not be, you know, like, I want to save people in their careers and shit, and, like, you know, but what about me? Like, what about my feelings? What about how I feel, you know? And not everyone is your friend, and you guys love these people so much. You guys love these people so much, and as a woman, you always get exiled, and it doesn't matter how I dress, you guys know I'm asexual. I keep my body to myself for a reason. I am a temple. I do not share myself with people, especially if I don't know them. And it's really unfair to me because I feel like I make sure that everyone is in a good position and they feel good, and, like, you know, everything was innocent. And I don't care how drunk somebody is, you should never take advantage of them. My phone was stolen and broken. I had no way to get home, and I was assaulted, you guys, by someone that you guys all love. And I'm so tired of this streaming, and I'm done, bro. He taped me. The reason why he stopped anyway is because I started boohoo crying, you guys. I was crying, and he taped me as I'm crying like this. He was like, why are you crying? Da, 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 da. And I'm like, because, like, I didn't want to, like, you know. And he's like, oh, well, I'm going to talk to you again. I'm like, I don't care if you talk to me again. It doesn't matter if you talk to me again. It's the simple fact of, like, me not wanting to even go down that route, girl. This isn't the first time I've been assaulted, but this is the first time I've been assaulted by someone popular and famous, I guess. And they think I'm not going to say anything because of who they are and who they know and what they do. But like I said, this is somebody you guys support. I hate men. I'm technically going to become, y'all thought I was asexual before. I hate men. Look at all these no caller IDs. I've been getting harassed. I already said it, guys. I already said it. Like, we've already talked about this already. We already talked about who it is. Whoever caught it, but I'm not going to say it because I still have to make sure my integrity and whatever the else is secure. And then I will say the name of who it was fully. I already showed y'all the call log, chat. Y'all already know. If you already know who y'all can say it in the chat, but I'm not going to say it out of my mouth because trying to blackmail me and shit already. Like, I don't have time for it. Like, that's why I said I'm done with the streaming because thinking collab streams is gonna do something for me. And surprisingly, the other ones, a part of that team that he's in, the house that he's in, they're more respectful than him, way more.
The India love situation, people blaming each other for ruining the awards, Twitter beefs everywhere. It's wild how the chaos he tried to dodge found him anyway. It's wild. The higher Kai climbs, the more disconnected he seems from the stuff that once fired him up. The same streaming culture he helped create is now the very thing that's draining his energy. And that's tough, because these are the same people he helped put on. Folks like Punga and Deji. In the streaming world, they're all orbiting around him, living off the momentum he built. But that same ecosystem, it's overflowing with drama and chaos.
Talib of the Clover Boys, SA'd her, and that Talib and others are allegedly trying to blackmail her. Good God! Just blow up the whole house, my nigga.
Like, gang, just blow up the whole house, my nigga. It's like every day, bro. Like, I don't even know what to do anymore, my nigga. God, that is not low, my GGs. These moving like the Diddy documentary, my nigga. If they're trying to like remaster it or something, my nigga, like, the fuck?
And he's clearly over it. Take Tyle James, for example, caught up in a wave of serious allegations that had everyone talking. Then there's Dez, one of Kai's close friends, who also got dragged into controversy. Dez was accused of assault by a streamer named Fan after she made some jokes comparing ENA to Diddy, and that blew up all over social media. It turned into one of the biggest talking points during the Streamer Awards. And to make it messier, another streamer, a guy known for doing stock content, jumped in with his own claims, sparking even more tension. Dez ended up having to defend himself publicly and got into heated beefs with other creators. It's like everywhere Kai looks, the people around him are caught in one mess after another, and he's stuck in the middle of all that chaos, even when he's trying to stay out of it. This is Kai's circle, the one he built from the ground up. But while he's out here trying to evolve, chase new dreams, and explore fresh lanes, everyone around him seems stuck in the same cycle of petty drama, attention-seeking, and messy allegations. It's like he's trying to move forward, but the people closest to him keep dragging him back into the chaos. Even Chase called it out, saying, "This IRL streaming space is so cooked, man." And honestly, he's not wrong. He's been covering the streaming scene for years, way before all this award show drama blew up, and he's been warning people about where things were headed. He said straight up that some folks just shouldn't be streaming, and every time he spoke on it, people clowned him for it. But now, everything he warned about is happening right before our eyes. Kai clearly doesn't want any part of this mess. That's why he's been so quiet lately, keeping his distance from all the noise. Deep down, it feels like he might even regret the ecosystem he created, watching it turn into something he never intended. And now, with Streaming University 2026 rumored to be on the horizon, nobody really knows how that's gonna go down.
So I'm in the middle, right? And I see them down there, and I hear the guy take the mic about, if you're gonna tell a joke, at least make it funny. I didn't even get the joke or whatever. And then we went to an intermission. I go down, I go down to the bathroom. As I walk in the bathroom, I hear somebody come in and go, "Yo, fuck that, man, that, toss that. Well, I'll knock her fucking teeth out. How's she gonna suck dick with no teeth, man? That, who the fuck she thinks she?" And I was like, oh my God. And then he started saying some shit about, I don't want to repeat it, about some things that are assault wise that he's gonna do. And I'm thinking to myself, dude, this guy really, I thought it was a bit. And this dude's in the bathroom talking about he's gonna straight up beat out of her and do some horrible things to her. And I was coming out of the bathroom, and I was like, yo, man, are you okay? Like, you good? And he looked at me like this, and his friend goes, "Ah, man, he's just from New York." And then they both left. And I was like normally it's none of my business, and I don't get involved in it. But I'm thinking to myself, do I need to talk to somebody? Like, is this dude like just doing that? And then I realized we're also at a Streamer Awards, and his boys are around. So I'm like, I gotta keep an eye on this. Like, he'll probably cool down through the night, but this dude really lost his shit. Like, I thought it was a bit. But then in the bathroom, this dude's straight up talking about how he wants to like beat her up, like break her teeth in, and then like, obviously saying some shit, talking about beating the shit, actually physically beating her, and then moved on to like actual essay with her. And I'm like, dude, this dude is like taking this shit too far. So like, I was like, I'm gonna keep an eye on this dude. If he like doesn't cool down, I'm gonna have to go talk to somebody, because like, that's just like, I get that you're talking in front of your boys, but you can't say that. You can't say that. You know what I mean? And so, but that was it. But I thought it was a bit. I literally thought it was a bit. I really thought it was a bit. I really did. And then the dude just started losing his fucking mind. So I'm like, I don't even know his name. I just remember that I was taking a piss, and this guy was losing his fucking mind, and he was really upset about it. So I was like, man, I'm gonna keep an eye on this dude, because like, if this dude does, like, still starts acting like, I'm gonna have to say something, But if he's just trying to act from his boys, like, I get it, but you can't, you get it, man. I know fan too, so like, I gotta look out for her. You know what I mean? Like, some people take too far. I guess the guy cooled down eventually.
This stock guy is lying. Like you're lying on me for what reason, family? Like, I never saw your face. You lied. I didn't know I was in the bathroom, because now you're dirty, because the bathroom was filthy. It's like contaminated. It was so in there and filthy in the bathroom. The first thing I said in the bathroom was, "This stinks." I was not loud, and the way what he's saying, if I was just like that, bro, it's the streaming words. Niggas would have recorded me. It'd have been so much going on, gang. I was in the bathroom, and I say, "Oh, gang, she was out of my man Kai Cenat. She sucked Kai," and I said verbatim to Ralphie. I said, "Bro, she sucked Kai with teeth. Bad don't use teeth when they giving the sloppy top." You could tell him what I said, fam. I don't give a I don't give a f. I never said that. That is a lie. Why would you lie on me? Why? You could have repeated what I said. Why do you call the authorities if I made them heinous threat, like them crazy? Why do you call the authorities to remove me? All I did was speak to my friends and said she was sucking my man. And it hurts me, and it hurt when it hurt me, cause my mother called me crying.
We gotta handle our emotions differently, gang. Like, come on, bro. Like, dead ass. Like, come on, bro. You fit in the stereotype at that point, gang. Like, what are we talking about, bro? We dead ass gotta control our emotions, bro. Like, what is this emotional ass we do?
We already saw what happened with the last streaming university. It birthed a whole new wave of creators, but most of them weren't driven by passion anymore. They were chasing clout, copying the blueprint Kai made, trying to be the next him instead of finding their own voice.
And as long as we don't tear each other apart and let that get in between us, we're gonna be just fine.
In dick rider. You chose this to be a dick rider. Like what? And then this calling me a baby, but see me in real life trying to dap me up? No, suck my dick. And you know what I'm talking about. I don't gotta say names because everybody's scared. Suck my dick.
Doing that, gang. I'm gonna leave it like that. I'm not watching none of that stream. I ain't watching a single clip because I know me and I know him. And if I react to some shit I don't like and I say some shit I don't like, he gonna say some shit he don't like, and it's gonna get deeper than it needs to be. And it don't need it. Because why the f am I about to argue with a when my whole premise was trying to tell the internet there's a good, like, there's most likely he did not say that shit and it's a misunderstanding, my nigga. What the situation? Like, what the f? The whole stream yesterday is calling me a rider for defending that and making excuses for it. But this comes out with this and that. Oh, I'm not even gonna get on that community gang. Them niggas, I'm not even gonna do it, gang. I ain't even gonna do it. Hey, I ain't gonna do it, gang. But like, what, like, I'm confused, bro. I'm genuinely confused, bro. I did hear a little bit because the niggas around me was trying to listen to it. I heard him say some shit. You was 100% right. You is Kai's homie. I'm Kai's homie. We don't gotta be homies. Like, you don't gotta speak on me ever. I don't gotta ever speak on you or speak to you ever, bro. It don't gotta be that deep at all.
The whole thing feels just like the old YouTube vlogger era, everybody beefing for views until the whole scene collapsed. Back in 2016 and 2017, vlogs ruled YouTube. They were everywhere. But what happened? The drama killed the entire wave. Creators got exposed, friendships fell apart, people switched platforms or quit entirely. It was chaos. And now, here we are years later, and I'm telling you, streaming is heading down that same road.
So you telling me all this beef is happening from a nigga that's trading stocks? You see what happens to the black community, man? We letting him that's trading stocks make us fight against each other. He had to create that making money, that trading stocks right now. Y'all on the phone arguing. Black on black crime, man.
Remember this date, December 11th, 2025, because what's coming next is about to get wild. Maybe even worse than anyone expects. I'm not just trying to stir things up, but look around. The way this industry's moving right now, I can feel it. I see bans coming, stricter platform rules, and creators getting wiped out overnight with no warning. And I hate to even say it, but if things keep going this way, I can honestly see something bad happening live right in front of millions. That's how unstable this niche has become. I won't spell it out here. Maybe I'll flash the word on screen, maybe not. But you know what I'm hinting at. So tell me, am I just overreacting, or am I once again giving you a real warning that people will look back on a year from now and say, damn, he was right? Because this pattern, it's too real, too familiar, and it's all repeating again. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe, because trust me, you're gonna wanna be here when everything I just said starts unfolding.